Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Ben the Human Plays Vagrus the Riven Realms. I've gone and done a lot of trading. I went back to Cobber. I went all the way over to Phlegatus Bridge, all the way over here. You can barely see it there. And then I did like a funny little triangle through the desert and made my way back to Cobber. And I thought it would be kind of fun to check out Vaelenesthil. But the only things that were available to us were these conquer and defend missions, but I thought it would be interesting to try those because I kind of avoid those in general. So I've kitted out my crew a little more for fighting. I've dropped like most of my beasts of burden. I got more mounts than I normally have. I got as many fighters as were available. We've got 458 combat strength. I'm feeling good. The encounters I picked up were not weather the storm. We're not that difficult. We succeeded. We lost some movement. We had already used all our movement, so no harm, no foul. We're using our 50% nutrition trick. Seems to be working okay. And we're gonna see how these goes. One of them requires one combat encounter, and the other requires two combat encounters. So we'll see how these go. All right, we're right between both of them. The other thing, oh, I should have picked up scouts. That's my bad. I was gonna try to do scouting. Some people have mentioned, like on episodes I've done a long time ago, that I should do more scouting. And I know I like critically underrate scouting. There we go. So you have found your target. The time is right to take this place. The liberated triad finds cover and prepares. We have a very high chance of success. Slaver or slayer? I don't think I really want the people with us, because if we take them with us, we have to feed them. All right, let's see here. We could do guarded advance. Basically, that pushes critical failure rate down and critical success rate up. It lowers our combat strength overall. I'm usually not the attacker, so I'm not 100% sure what the best way of doing this is. This one's kind of interesting because it makes your chance of critical success and critical failing going up. How about a mounted charge? What would that do? Nothing. Wedge formation? Makes it more likely to fail. How about flanking? That's cool. It pushes our critical success margin way up. It does take vigor to do so, but I'm okay with that. And then let's go for call their ranks. These guys all seem relatively weak. This is part of the game I usually don't interface with much, so this will be kind of an interesting battle. I've also been experimenting a little bit with Harvick back here instead of Garrick, because I'm sick and tired of Garrick missing his shots, man. Until we can get him leveled up and increase his accuracy, I think we're asking for trouble there. So I kind of like him. I've also been messing around with Ren, kind of swapping places with Harvick. I'm not 100% sure who I prefer. But him getting the crit on the leap forward is really solid. Just keep going for the front folk. Lock that guy down. Then the spear guys love to do fend off. Let's target you two. Miss the guy at the back. All right, and then Gorgoro. I've noticed this happening a lot. Is he is unable to use his mighty swing, and I'm not sure why, because his power is at 0. I wonder if I equipped him with something weird. Because he's got 0 of 0. Let's take a quick look at Gorgoro here. We've got oh, I gave him this Dragon Stone of Protection, which takes all of his power away. And then the Barukai Gauntlet also takes away power. Okay. I can't remember where I got this. Do you guys remember where I got this? I think I got it from like one of the factions or something. Okay, so that I should take that away from Gorgoro, if we get the chance there. That way he can bounce back and forth with Harvick. I was like, cause I got into some fights when I was just messing around off camera, and I was like, man, Gorgoro can't do crap. Let's swap with Aelani. She's not very great at the back. Gorgoro, stab the man in front of you. Same thing with Skornar. These guys are a little tanky. They're not super dangerous. Just kind of tankier dudes. Fireball away. Fireball is such a good attack. Being able to hit 2 people in a stack is amazing. Get that guy. Watch out for Turtle Head Man. Go for the stack again. It's hard to resist hitting the stack. He moves up. Skornar, why don't you give Nadir another move? So she can attempt to... Oops. She can attempt to wipe that stack in the middle. Never mind. Take it back. Just roast this man on the far left. Crit for death is awesome. And also a death. Well done, team. That went really well. Okay. I need to take the armor thing off of Gorgoro. Fleeing disorganized. Did you take anything from me? We failed somehow. That's astounding. We failed and we like devastated them. That's how much higher our combat strength was than them. We pursued them. Gorgoro got himself wounded in the process. That one we succeeded on, and we took more damage somehow. There we go. Everybody's healed up. We have victorious. It's a good thing that we did that because we're actually losing for a bit there. Bogweed, hell yes! we can give it to Harvick maybe. Although I tried last time and that didn't work either. Okay, so wait some days to see if the adversary returns. Yeah, we'll just wait around for a little bit. We lost 1 fighter, that's not so bad. Now, you. Excuse me? How come I can't, maybe you're not allowed to? The ploy worked, and with that, your objectives are completed. Oh, cool. We didn't even have to fight again. Alright. You! Remove this from yourself. I should probably read the... For some reason, I didn't see the -2 power, but that's my bad. What did I have on you before? Bloodstone is being used by Aelani. That seems like a good thing for Aelani to have. The energy crystal being used by Ren is an interesting idea. We should probably give the armor stone to Skornar. Yeah. You take this. And now you have 2 of 2 power. That's great news. And then we'll give the Windwalker Talisman to Gorgoro. I think that's what he had before, honestly. So yeah, now you have 2 of 2. And Skornar has 2 of 2 as well. Krifta has more power than she knows what to do with. Alright, that went really well. Other than me not knowing what to do with Gorgoro. So let's go south now. Should be around here somewhere. And we found them. You have arrived at the place you pledged to defend. Once you begin to... You need to see it through. And that might take days. Depending on whether you have brought the agreed upon number of fighters as reinforcements, the fight might become easier. Wait for the attack to commence without handing over the proper reinforcements. I have to give them? I suppose? I didn't realize they had asked me for fighters. Or, yeah, sure enough, they took fighters. Well, we had plenty to have to spare, so that's fine. Ready for battle. We've gained supplies. You have 4 guys? You have 5 guys? Excuse me? What are you doing out here? All right, activate. We don't even have to do that. Like, mounted charge? That doesn't do anything. Maybe we do that if they retreat, but I seriously doubt they'll be able to do anything. Maybe flanking. Yeah, that's the way to do. That increases our chance of the critical success. So let's do the 2 and 2. Go ahead and fight. Go with first loadout here. Begin fight. This is their whole crew in one fighter. Waha! You missed me, sucker. Burn these two. And then Krifta, shoot the spearman. If we can take him out like right away, that'd be fantastic news. There he goes. Now, how about you punch this orc in the face? I don't know if he can do anything back there. Jumping kick. They've got some wild moves. Go for the centaur. I don't know if he'll survive. Or if he, nope, there he goes. And then oh, okay, maybe knocking him to the back row was a bad idea. He kicked me again. You rude bastards. Good dodge. They got some wild moves up in here. He's got no armor. You've got no armor. Okay, so you might as well just, like, hit somebody. Middle guy, I guess. Krifta, good shot. 6 damage is great news. Jump to the front, stab him. Now this is working as intended. Oh, it was going so well. Oh, I should have moved him to the front instead of boosting himself. Well, it was only a matter of time before the pylums started stacking up on us. Let's, no, we should have him swap with Harvick. Good swing. Kill this man, he's dead. Nadir. Oh, that's right, you have the orc resistance or whatever. Jump back to the front, stab the person in the front. Incoming charge or whatever you do. Nope, he just moved around. So let's swap Skornar with Eilani. That's the one thing about this build, is it is very weak to enemy attacks that move your guys around. And Gorgoro is out of power, so maybe we just have him forfeit a turn, and then he can regenerate some of his power. This might bleed him to death, I'm not 100% sure. And Nadir drop a ward under this fool, and then axe him. Alright, yep, he bled to death, great news. Stun, please. Yep, he's been stunned. Charge forward. Ah, not what I wanted to see. How about try it again? Oh man, you guys, what the heck? And misses are worse than evasion because evasion actually lowers their ability to avoid hits. I think misses are just bad. They've just been erased from the face of the earth. These poor dudes, they had no idea what was happening. I don't even think we need to give anybody time to heal because we critical successed them and just like destroyed them so thoroughly. Got some money, got some jewelry, and we've completed our objectives. Well, that was cool. I've never really done that before, and that went really well. It helped that we had just way more combat strength than they did. It's a little unfortunate we gave so many of our fighters away, but I guess those were the terms of the deal. You gotta read the fine print, everybody. All right, we let's generate some more vigor. We've got 9 days worth of supplies, so we're doing fine there. And then into Vaelenesthil we go. We've got insight. I love the art in this game. Casting one's gaze upon the shattered marble buildings and once pristine towers, now half sunken in the scorching sands, it is nigh impossible to believe that Vaelenesthil was once a lush verdant glade, with a city of tranquil magnificence at its heart. Now that heart is hollow, infested by living nightmares and crawling pests. Okay. Oh no, do we want to go in? I guess we're here. Among the vestiges of greatness, pathways lead below ground. Well, I'll be Do not delve into the depths. The ruins of Vaelenesthil lie buried and broken, dotted throughout your surroundings. Here and there, crevices and openings give way to labyrinthine depths below, ever wrapped in inky darkness. Only Tartarus knows what secrets and perils lie buried beneath. Why not try? How wounded are you? You've only got 2 damage, that's not so bad. And then Krifta, you've got a little more, but I think overall I'm okay with this. And Ren is out cold for some reason. Oh, that's right, he doesn't like underground. I wonder if that's why. That's very interesting. Before descending into one of the larger crevices, you prepare your gear and willing companions for what might be waiting down there. Head down into the tunnels when you're ready. Ooh, spooky. It's like the alien tunnels from Alien. We lose all of our movement. Entering through a crevice nestled below a ruined tower, you and your Komis begin traversing the snaking, winding passages below. The tunnels are part ancient elven passageways, probably former building interiors, part circular corridors dug crudely into the softer earth. From here, you can descend into a maze-like network of interconnected tunnels, where, from time to time, you hear unnerving chittering beyond the blackness ahead. Then you see them, large black bulks lazily shuffling about, much like gigantic ants. With nothing to mask your presence here, it is not long before the insectoids are upon you. They're giant ants. Yurgs. Oh, okay, so it's a Yurg colony. I never knew. No wonder Ren didn't want to come in here. He hates this place. How's your armor? 2 and 2. Okay, so go ahead. And then we're gonna have a Nadir just stack up her wards on top of these guys. Although Krifta and company are making short work of these dudes in the middle. Ouch. It's kind of a waste with the ward under him, but we can stop him from attacking, which we should. Nope, never mind. We tried, and he missed anyway, and now he's gone. All right, let's go. I don't know if we can stun you, but let's try. We crit and didn't stun. I'm guessing they're resistant to stun. 7 to 20. Maybe they're not 100% resistant to stun. Maybe we'll try it another time. Do the swapperoonie. Good shot. Incoming attack. 1 damage is nothing. Once again, you blocked a attack that doesn't block. Oh, he can't do anything over here. I guess just buff yourself for fun. Go for bleed. Charge forward, my man, and erase the ant from existence. Victory. We've gained 1 chitin. Triumphing over the ire of the insectoid Yurg, you watch as several thrash around on their backs, experiencing the finality of their death throes. Continue deeper. Proceeding onward, for a time undeterred, you eventually come upon a small chamber quite unlike the Yurg tunnels. Despite its dilapidated condition, searching the room turns up several trinkets and baubles in a broken stone chest. The jewelry is well made and somehow escaped the decay of time entirely, perhaps due to their elven make. You stow the items and begin making the arduous trek back to the surface. We gained jewelry. Oh, cool! Neat! You can do that once per day. Well, that's kind of cool. I understand Vaelenesthil now. All of our movement is gone. Oh, and they took our I can't even undo our our action there. Well, that's fine. Rest. Hopefully the bugs don't come eat us at night. With preparations for the night made, you retreat to your tent and lay down your head for the evening. As you drift into the typically wholesome respite that is unconsciousness, however, you feel yourself slipping into a peculiar malaise. Twisted shapes ebb and swirl into your vision, eventually forming up to create a muddled view of once magnificent Vaelenesthil. It is all at once unsettling and alluring. You are jolted from your sleep by a shrill piercing scream. Rushing out of your tent, you emerge into the pre-dawn darkness of your camp, only to find the source of terror. A pale white apparition floats above the group of your Komes, its blazing green eyes malice incarnate. You do what you can to rally your Komes, but for some, the fright has already taken full hold of their faculties. Those most affected flee into the surrounding hills and ruins, never be... Yikes, you guys! By the time you have brought a group of your best to repel the specter. It has simply disappeared, dissipating into the ether. When the incident is over, you do what you can to calm everyone down, explaining in as few words as possible that what was witnessed was naught but the harmless ghost of Vaelenesthil past, and that they have nothing to fear. Neither you nor those in your command are sure that is the case, as you can tell by the trepidation on their faces, but the situation must be controlled, and as Vagrus, that is your role. At your behest, the Komes make preparations for the day, and you take stock of your lost crew. After 1 day minus morale, and we lost 2 slaves. Well, that was odd. Well, I mean, that's clearly meant to happen because you lose all of your movement when you go into the underground. Very interesting. Well, we didn't need that big of a labor force anyway because we gave up 10 of our fighters, so no problem. Let's get our last vigor back. Arvik is healed. I think we're 1 day away from Kabur here. Cool. Well, that was neat. I like checking out the different places and seeing what they are. We have illegal goods? Hold on. That's right, we have bogweed in our inventory. And some obsidian blades. No, surprise, surprise. All right, there we go. Now we should be good. We have nothing to hide. Use our associates, in we go. Let's get rid of all these spoils of war. One of these days I'll figure out how to sell that thing. I think people said you could sell it to like the Loaders Guild or the Carpenters Guild, but the Carpenters Guild doesn't really like me. Like if I look at factions here, I have 1 with them, and I have 120 to the next level. But if I try to go talk to them... Is it the spa? Nope. Craftsman Square. Carpenter's Hall. Yeah, like I try to visit them and they're like, get the hell out. And like, I don't know where the hell the Loaders Guild is. Supposedly they're here. Anyway, let's go. So this was a rumor I had found called the Lustrous Coin. Why don't we check that out? The Lustrous Coin is quite tricky to locate. Most locals have not heard about it apparently, and it is tucked away deep at the end of a narrow dead-end street, far from any important forums and plazas of the souk. The building itself is a 3-level brick house with no sign to tell you what it is truly. You knock on the door and a kindly old slave appears to usher you inside. Once inside, you are slightly taken aback by how well furnished and richly but tastefully decorated the establishment is. As for its purpose, it looks like a clubhouse or parlor of sorts, vacant as it is. While you wait for the slave to fetch its master, you take a peek inside one of the spacious rooms and see that coins are displayed in showcases and on plinths. See anything you like? The soft, deep voice startles you a bit, and you turn to face the master of the house. A giant of a man is standing there with a big smile on his face. He is dressed in outlandish but exquisitely made clothes befitting an aristocrat, complete with gold and silver jewelry. The apparel is part Tarkian, part Imperial. Apologies, and welcome to the Lustrous Coin, he says, bowing his head slightly. After you introduce yourself, you ask him what this place is about. Coins, of course, he says with a wide grin. My passion, my love, coins. This parlor is the display of my grandiose collection, dear friend. A place of history and research for all those who are interested in great science, lovingly called numismatics. I don't know what that is. It all makes sense now, does it? Please forgive my rudeness. I'm getting ahead of myself. He bows his head. I'm Tullius Cordius Fulgidus, a collector, scientist, historian, and adventurer at your service. Should you wish to discuss coins and currencies, especially their histories, I'm your man. I would also be interested in purchasing any rarities you might have. In fact, I think the gods must have brought you to this place for a reason. You being a Vagrus, you see, grants you unique opportunities to find rarities, and well, bring them to me, hopefully. There are only so many places I can go myself, he chuckles. You ask Cordius what sort of coins he's referring to. Rarities, antiquities, strange mints, everything you can think of, he replies enthusiastically while his slave offers you fruit juice. And I can assure you that I will give you the best price for such items, that you will be very handsomely rewarded. You tell him that you will certainly keep your eyes peeled. Show Cordius any rare coins we found. We have found none. Look on display. That's fine. Talk to him. Science. His family. His passion. All right, well, there's nothing. If we find rare coins, and I wonder if that's what you can find in the ruins. Very cool. But we found a new guy. That's cool. What else do we have going on here? Spas, Lester's Coin, Red Viper Tavern. Fish around for rumors. Nah. Craftsman Square, we've already been there. And then the bespoke shop is the rug or the menagerie. Okay, cool. We need, so we're not too far away from having our astrolabe charge to be able to go back to the other side of the world. We're not too far from having, oh yeah, that ability to go back. We should talk to the prince and see, oops, the temple quarter is not where I wanted to go. We should see if Seneschal Akir has anything for us. We might have done this already. What do we currently have? He asked us to do something. Hold on. Prince's commissions. Arrange for an oh, that's right. We have to go to Thadra's Anvil in Avernum. I remember now. It's been a while. We need to collect stuff for the gate, though. I forget exactly what they want. Realm gate repairs. There we go. 36 marble, 24 iron, and then we need 30 ceruleus crystal, 10 spectral residue, and 2 silver. So 36 marble and 24 iron. Do you have marble in the city here? Not even close to the right amount of iron, and not even really marble. Can you bring it in chunks, I wonder? Because the only place I can think of to get marble is Arcane near Torzeg Shelter. I'm at a loss. For now, though, excuse me, let's see what we can take to go to Oilfield Venari. Turn you in, I forgot. The Loaders Guild is mad because I did something for the Carpenters Guild. You gotta be careful when you're doing those attack missions, or defend missions, because you're gonna piss somebody off. I don't mind pissing off the abolitionists because they already hate me more than anybody can hate me anyway. So, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Oilfield Venari. Lots of stuff for the Onyx Outpost, Renaris. Here we go. Venari. That might be it. Just the one. Okay. That means we can get rid of some of our beasts of burden. There we go. We have 6 days worth of supplies, which should be plenty to get us up to Venari and over to the Stone Gate anyway. So, we're gonna have to figure out a way to get stuff here from the other side, and I'm not sure what the best opportunity for that is going to be. But for now, let's head out. We will sell our mounts and whatnot. Oh, we should have rested in the city. Oh well, that's not, well, actually we have some movement today. We'll rest on the road. How are we doing? 9s across the board, half rations. And off we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to brainstorm a bit to see, like, what's the best place to try and get stuff through the gate? Because as far as I can tell, right now I can only get through the gate with like 1 stack of stuff with my slaves carrying it all. I can't take beasts through the gate. So that kind of limits the ability to bring stuff from the other side and build the gate that way. Alright, well, we can't sell our bogweed here, or our stuff. So now we should sell our mounts, I believe. Or at least the beast of burden. Yes, let's do it like this. Or, well, we're not going to be able to take the obsidian blades with us anyway, so we'll do it like that. We'll head out. And I think we can sell our mounts at the thing now, because I think it's like it counts as an outpost, I believe. Do you want bogweed again? You'll never want bogweed again for some reason. It's because his loyalty is too high? We can only give him moondust now? Because he's friendly. I guess he doesn't take weed from friends. He's like, no, never. I would never. Do anybody want some weed at the stone gate? Nah, there's not even a market here. Good news is we can sell and drop off passengers, though. So we go here. If we seek out these guys, consult them regarding the progress, but we don't have anything to give them, so can't really do anything with that. So for now, let's see, what can we take to the stone gate? Oh, you need to wait for it to recharge. Ah, we got 4 days to wait. Well, we got 5 days of supplies. So let's see here. Let's sell. Well, we don't want to sell anything too soon because we'll run out of space for our supplies to exist. So let's just rest. Just gonna chill here. For 4 days. Exchange for more news. There we go. I was gonna say, we can start selling our mounts as we go. Once we get, alright, this will be the last day we have to rest here. Cool. So let's sell the rest of our mounts, unless we can take them through. No. So we can't have fewer than 1 mount. I have 7. Fewer than 1 beast of burden. And I have to have fewer than 51 crew, which we do. So that's good for us. Did I buy a mount accidentally? I must have. Get rid of the bogweed, because you can't eat the bogweed. So, okay. All of our beasts are gone. We have a bunch of slaves and fighting crew, I think, on the other side, but we'll stick with the 1710 that we have. I don't need to rest. What am I doing? There. Not the camp. What am I doing? Let's get to the gate. Get the heck out of this place. Gain vigor due to status. Alright, so the question is, what is the best way to get resources from this side of the gate to the other side? That's what's really tricky, because all we've got is this single stack of stuff. There's no supplies waiting for us on the other side, and we can't take beasts through with us. So like if we go check out what this says here, when we try to go through the gate, you can have, yeah, so 51 crew is fine. You can't have any mounts and you can't have any beasts of burden. That's what's really killing us right now, is not having the cargo capacity to carry any kind of material through the gate. I wonder if you took like an entirely workforce-based team instead of fighters as well, if you just took 50 slaves or whatever slaves plus your commies through with you, could you carry like multiple stacks? Actually, that kind of seems like maybe that's the play, is you get like a group of X number of workers, not even like don't take slaves because they take a lot to buy and sell. Just take a massive group of workers through the gate with you, haul, you know, 3 stacks of marble, 3 stacks, yeah, I think it would be 3 stacks of marble, or 4 stacks of marble, and then 4 stacks of iron through the gate with you, drop it off, and be like, here you go, fix the gate for me. I'm kind of thinking that might be the play. So we're gonna leave all of this stuff here. Take all of the weed. Take all the supplies, because we'll need those to get back to Torzeg's. But we'll leave the ivory and obsidian and the bogweed here. We don't need to take that with us. And we'll head back through. I think we'll try that the next time the Astrolabe is fully charged, is we're going to bring a massive workforce with us through the gate, take only workers through with us, or workers and like a minimal amount of fighters through to the other side, and then haul in our marble and then just ditch the workforce so we don't have to worry about it. I think that's my plan. But for now, we are back to the south side of the world. If you guys enjoyed the episode, click the like button. It helps me out a lot. If you want to see more Vagrus, the Riven Realms, or the other videos I have going on the channel, subscribe to the channel. That also helps me out a lot. But until next time, everybody, I hope you have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody!